Did you notice what Jordan really did at the end of Gen V's Season 2, Episode 3? On the surface, it looked like a bold, defiant moment, the kind of scene we expect from Gen V's most complex character. But if you look closer, the move wasn't just a reaction. It was a message, and it could secretly be one of the darkest setups in the boys' universe so far. Because Jordan's decision doesn't just impact them. It might be rewriting the entire moral structure of Gen V and foreshadowing a betrayal no one is ready for. This theory breaks down why Jordan's duality has always been a weapon. Jordan's power to shift between male and female forms has been shown as a strength but also a curse. Most fans see it as a symbol of identity and resilience. But Episode 3 subtly reframes this ability into something much scarier. Adaptability as manipulation. Think about it, every time Jordan changes, it's not just survival, it's strategy. And in that final scene, their choice of form wasn't random. It was deliberate, almost like they were signaling who they really are when the mask drops. That means Jordan's ending move might not have been about survival or solidarity at all. It could have been about revealing which side they're truly aligning with. The scene is a mirror of Season 1's ending. Here's where it gets wild. That final Jordan moment almost perfectly mirrors the way Season 1 ended with Marie, except inverted. Marie's power surge was about embracing her trauma and stepping into heroism. Jordan's? It's a rejection of everything that came before. This parallel isn't an accident. Gen V has been building Jordan as Marie's opposite all along. Not in conflict, but in philosophy. If Marie is about healing through pain, Jordan is about weaponizing pain into power. So when Jordan makes that move in Episode 3, it's not a moment of courage. It's a declaration of war against the very concept of morality the show has been building. The power shift nobody saw coming. One of the most chilling details of that ending is the reaction it provokes from the people around Jordan. Notice how no one steps in to challenge it? That's not silence. That's submission. The showrunners are telling us that Jordan has crossed a threshold where they're no longer just part of the team. They're the ones shaping the team's future. And the terrifying part? Everyone's too scared, too broken, or too complicit to stop it. This is how villains are born in the boys' universe. Not with big speeches or flashy reveals, but with small, calculated moves that go unchecked until it's too late. Jordan's endgame may be tied to Vought. Now, here's the dark theory. Jordan's move at the end of Episode 3 might secretly reveal their allegiance to Vought. Think about how Vought operates. They love complexity. They thrive on turning heroes into puppets by exploiting their insecurities. Jordan's duality makes them the perfect candidate. They can appeal to every narrative, every audience, and every agenda. If Vought whispered promises of freedom, fame, or recognition, especially after Jordan's constant struggle for validation at Godolkin, would they really say no? Or worse, are they already too deep to walk away? That ending moment might have been less about personal power and more about signaling obedience to something bigger and much darker. The foreshadowing we all missed. Rewatch Episode 3 with this in mind. The dialogue leading up to the ending is filled with tiny breadcrumbs. Comments about loyalty, about trust, about masks. Every line feels like a test Jordan was quietly taking and passing. And then comes the ending. The reveal that all of those hints were pointing to Jordan stepping into a role no one suspected. The role of the betrayer. If true, it means Gen V has been setting up Jordan not as a misunderstood hero, but as the series' most dangerous hidden antagonist. This changes everything about Marie and Jordan's relationship. Here's where the emotional twist hits hardest. Fans love Marie and Jordan's bond. Their friendship has been built on moments of trust, sacrifice, and unspoken vulnerability. But if Jordan's ending move is what it looks like, that entire relationship was just weaponized. Jordan may have never seen Marie as a partner, but as a pawn, someone to absorb the hits while Jordan played the long game. And if this theory is right, the inevitable fallout between them won't just be a fight. It'll be the ultimate betrayal, the kind that scars both characters permanently and sets the tone for the rest of the season. Why this reveal is darker than you think. The genius of Gen V is that it doesn't create villains out of thin air. It builds them out of pain, survival, and compromise. And Jordan's story is the most tragic example of that.